Yo, what's good people? So if you didn't already know, Alliance War Rewards got buffed recently. The rewards are fire for it now. As you can see here, we got some tier 7 basic catalysts to work towards our next rank 4 7 star. We got 3 tier 4 alpha catalysts in fragments. That's a new rank 3 right there. Almost enough for a Titan crystal, a 7 star crystal, whole lot of other stuff as well. My Alliance FAE came in at rank number 5, which is top 10, which is really good, honestly. Better than I was expecting. I was expecting us to get top 20 masters, but nah, we clutched up and FAE did really well this season. Yeah, was not expecting to get rank 5, so that's dope, and we got some really nice rewards for it. Now, the question on everyone's mind, was I deathless this season? Oh hell no, the new Alliance War map is so much harder and officers aren't fully used to planning for it yet, so tricky assignments happen. The fights are a lot trickier in general. The attack rating of defenders is ridiculously high. Basically, Alliance War is a hell of a lot more harder now and a hell of a lot more stressful. I mean, just take a look at my Alliance leader Gabe. Only severe stress can cause this amount of boldness in a person. However, despite the difficulty increase, despite getting cooked on a couple of occasions and having a lot of close calls, I did enjoy the new Alliance War map. I like the increased difficulty. It definitely makes war more interesting, less brain dead, more fun in my opinion. I'm opening a couple of 7-star crystals here, hoping to get some dupes because I need 2 dupes to get enough shards to open a Titan crystal, and luckily we get one on our first crystal, Kindred, and that is a first time dupe, which is fire. Kindred, kind of underrated on defense, believe it or not. Some people think he's mid on defense, but nah, he cooks, bro. Sure, you can have a good fight against Kindred and nuke him in 30 seconds. Oftentimes though, it's easy to mess up against him, especially if he throws a random heavy attack. Then he's going to ramp up faster, degenerate you faster, and you're gonna lose a lot of health. Honestly man, I still don't understand why people underestimate him on defense. I'm seeing a lot more people rank him up nowadays though, so I think people are finally realizing that he do be putting in work on Battlegrounds defense. Got an OG Iron Man dupe there as well, which is kind of cool I guess. He's a decent champion, really not a Battlegrounds champion though, so I couldn't care less about him to be honest. Now I'm buying one of these 7-star loyalty crystals because from War Rewards we got a bunch of these red shardy things. I don't know what they're called, but basically you can either get 1000 7-star shards with each of these, or you can get 1000 loyalty crystal shards, and in the loyalty crystal there's 7-star Mordo, Black Panther, Vision Arcus, Storm, and I'm forgetting someone, Howard the Duck. That's it. I desperately want Mordo out of this crystal. I still think he's criminally underrated. I used to use him as a 6-star, but obviously the 6-star Mordo really isn't good enough to use in Battlegrounds anymore with 7-star rank 3s and 7-star rank 4s. So I would love to get my hands on a 7-star Mordo, would definitely take him up to rank 3 and make a couple videos on him. Unfortunately, we don't get that, but we do dupe Void, and Void has been rank 2 forever. I ranked him up for defense. He does need high sig for attack, but he's a perfectly good defender, even unduped. So I'm happy I'm getting that. Taking him to rank 3 is a lot more likely now that I've actually duped him. A lot of you would probably expect me to hate on Void because he's a slow champion. I like my nuke champions, but nah, I think he's pretty underrated on defense nowadays. I find him very annoying to fight, and I know I'm not the only one. Now we have the Titan crystal to open. Out of here, my most wanted is Zola. I would love to get Gentle as well. I would love to dupe my Dazzler. I don't want a Koye. I used an Awakening gem on a Koye, so obviously we don't want that. I would not mind a Rintra dupe, at all. I wouldn't mind getting another Spidey Supreme. I already have a Sig 27 star, but the higher the Sig, the more damage Spidey Supreme does, so I wouldn't mind getting him again. I wouldn't mind duping my Enchantress for the first time. Honestly, there's a lot of good pulls in this crystal. A new Nefaria would have been pretty cool, but unfortunately we land on one of the worst pulls for me. She's not one of the worst champions in the Titan Crystal by a long shot. Spiral is great, but I did not need her at Sig 40. Sig 20, I was perfectly happy with duping her once. Definitely did not need her at Sig 40. Mine's sitting at rank 2 right now, and I have no plans to rank her up at the moment. Again, don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. She's a great champion, but she's mainly marketed as a serpent counter. She can do other fights, of course, but her main thing is that she's a serpent counter, and I never fight serpent. I ban that bitch every single Battlegrounds match. But who I will take to rank 3 is Spidey Supreme. I was lucky enough to dupe this guy within my first 2 Titan crystals of the new Titan pool, and honestly I was hyped. I've never really played this guy before, so I wanted to see what he could do. From the small amount of testing I've done with this guy so far, I'm already a really big fan. A lot of people told me not to rank him up because he needs Sig 200 for his damage, but nah, he's doing very solid damage even at just Sig 20. Will I feed my 6 stones into him? Honestly, I think I will. I think I'm falling in love with this champion. He's actually really fun to play. He looks so cool, and he's actually much better than a lot of people are probably expecting. We're fighting a rank 3 Onslaught here, and of course Onslaught doesn't have any buffs whatsoever, so this isn't even a ideal matchup for Spidey, and he does really well. Keep in mind there's the root node slowing us down here. We have to play around that, and this was one of my first matches I ever did with this guy, so there's definitely room for improvement. He has some really cool utility, like being able to steal power, being able to steal fury buffs and other buffs, which I can think of a few very strong defenders that will be OP against, like Deathless Thanos. Cough cough. I'm so excited to get the video out on this guy. I am working on a rank 3 showcase right now. As always, we'll be fighting a lot of different defenders and seeing what he can do, and I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people. I think he's gonna surprise me, so I hope you're all looking forward to that. You can see here I still have 5 of these tier 4 alpha catalysts, so I can do another rank 3 7 star, but I don't have enough of these tier 6 class catalysts to do anyone cool. I only have the catalyst to do a cosmic or a tech rank 3, and there's no one in that class I really want to rank up right now. There's Guardian, who is the only real candidate, but I don't want to rank 3 him until I get him to a better Sig level. He's only at Sig 49 or something like that right now. So yeah, I'll just hold on to these catalysts for now. I'm probably going to rank 3 leader once I get the science catalyst, because he seems like he's going to be very strong for next Battlegrounds meta since he can reverse regeneration. But that's the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, I'd appreciate it if you drop a like, subscribe, all of that stuff. See you all in the next one.